You won't believe it, but the humble emoji has just made legal history in Canada. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny, seemingly insignificant symbol has now been recognized as having the power to create a legally binding contract. A recent Saskatchewan Court of Appeal decision confirmed that this tiny symbol can seal the deal on a contract. This ruling has sent shockwaves through the legal community and beyond, making everyone rethink how they use emojis in their daily communications. Let's dive into what happened, what it means, and how it could affect you. This case is not just a quirky legal anecdote, it has real implications for how we communicate in the digital age. Here's the story. A grain buyer and seller had agreed on a flax contract over the phone. This was a typical business transaction until it took an unexpected turn. The buyer then sent a photo of the contract via text saying, "Please confirm flax contract." This was a straightforward request for confirmation, something that happens countless times in business dealings. The seller replied with the emoji, a simple, quick response that many of us use daily without a second thought. The buyer took this as agreement, but the seller didn't deliver the flax. This led to confusion and eventually a legal dispute. The case went to court, where the judges ruled that this emoji counted as acceptance of the contract. This decision was groundbreaking and has set a new precedent in contract law. To form a contract, there must be an offer, acceptance, intent to create a legal relationship, and consideration. The court said the thumbs up emoji met these criteria. The court also decided that the text message was a valid note or memorandum in writing, thanks to Canada's electronic documents law. This law recognizes electronic communications as valid forms of documentation. Even more surprising, the emoji was ruled as a valid signature that linked the seller to the contract. This interpretation pushes the boundaries of what we traditionally consider a signature. Why did the court side with the buyer? What was the reasoning behind this landmark decision? It all came down to context. The context in which the emoji was used played a crucial role in the court's decision. The seller had a history of agreeing to contracts via short text messages. This established a pattern of behavior that the court took into account. So, a reasonable person could see the thumbs up emoji as consistent with their usual acceptance of deals. This was a key factor in the court's ruling. But the court also emphasized that not every text or emoji will create a contract. Each case must be evaluated on its own merits. Context is key. The specific circumstances and history of communication between the parties are crucial. Not everyone agreed. There was some dissent among the judges. Justice Barrington Foote, in dissent, thought the emoji wasn't a valid signature in the traditional sense. They believed that this interpretation stretched the concept of a signature too far. While they agreed there was a contract, they argued this form of acceptance stretched the idea of a signature too far. This highlights the ongoing debate about how digital symbols should be interpreted in legal contexts. This case is a reminder to be careful with how you use emojis in business. What seems like a casual, informal response could have serious legal implications. A simple could cost you big if it's interpreted as acceptance. It's essential to be clear and precise in your communications. Always clarify your intentions in writing. Make sure there is no room for misinterpretation. What do you think? This case has sparked a lot of discussions. Should emojis be legally binding? Do you think this ruling makes sense in our digital age? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your opinion matters, and we'd love to hear what you think about this fascinating case. Follow Claims Navigation for more interesting stories like this.